Jamie here at the Fitness
Experts with bootcamp instructor, personal trainer, general legend Luke. Luke's made an effort today. He was under the impression that this was going to be a video interview, so you'll have to take my word for it. But he's clean shaven. He's got a lovely. His hair's looking great.
I was going to get a haircut.
He would get into the top nightclubs in London the way he's looking for this interview. So unfortunately, it's wasted on this audio interview. But the thought was there, and I'm sure you get that from how well presented Luke is at all of his boot camp sessions. So anyway, let's crack right into it. So Luke, how'd you follow that out? So we all know what you look like now, so tell us a little bit about your story, who you are, what you do, how you got there.
Okay, yeah, sure thing. Well, it's the same old sort of cliche. I've always done sports, played for the football team, rugby team, basketball captain team as well for the school.
Cool.
Moved to Fleet, not much to do sort of playing sports wise, so I kind of got more into doing individual fitness, so more working on myself than team sports. And from then took that sort of passion to university down in Southampton, did some work down there, and it was kind of from then I kind of got my love for training people. So I went over to Spain for 6 weeks with the European Institute of Fitness.
Oh, nice.
Stayed up there, and it was an intense course, Monday to Friday, like 8 till 6, and you train 2 clients in the evening. So it was brilliant. So by the end of the 6-week training, I did about 15 hours worth of PT, and so when we went out, you kind of knew exactly what to do. Brilliant. They had really hard course. It was tests at the end of every week, really in depth, but then it kind of got us attuned to what we had to sort of do afterwards.
And nice to do it in Spain.
Well, I could do it in London or Spain, and it was a little bit
more expensive.
It's a little bit more expensive out in Spain, but I didn't tell my dad that.
Different training people in sunny Spain than it is in
we did some training on the beach.
Basingstoke,
When it was nice, we took them out on the beach, did some work out there. So like the warm up would be just sort of swimming the beach. So like they would swim, and I'd walk along the beach, and they'd come back out, and that would be the warm up, and then we'd come into the beach and do the main session.
I was when I used to a long time ago, I worked with Fitness First, and they used to do exchanges, and I never actually got to go on one, but they did an exchange when they opened up clubs in Australia. They sent like people from Australia to there, and they were saying it's just completely different. Like in England, the competition for them is other gyms, and they were saying the competition in Australia is playing frisbee on the beach, or going surfing, or doing like yoga on the tops of cliffs and stuff. Like, how can you compete with all that stuff?
There were so many people running, even like sort of like skateboarding and rollerblading on the beach. It was completely different.
Nice.
But yes, I did that 6 weeks intense. Absolutely loved it out there. I prefer doing it 6 weeks. So you get some courses which you can do over a course of a year in your own time. Like sort of distractions coming.
Throw yourself into it.
But when you're there, that you couldn't get away from it. So there. So yeah, got away. Came back with a master's personal training diploma, which was brilliant.
Cool.
Started working at Fitness First in Fleet. Loved it there.
Nice.
My health and fitness manager he put me in for the PT of the Year competition.
Oh, nice.
Which is cool. But then I ended up leaving, wanted to do my own thing near the time, and that's kind of brought me back to where I am now.
I think a lot of trainers get to that stage where they work in a big commercial gym or stuff, and they get to the point where they kind of itching to do it for themselves.
Exactly.
We're very fortunate to have lots of trainers like that at the Fitness Experts. I think. Good stuff. Okay, so that's interesting. But tell us an interesting fact about yourself that the people might not know, the bootcamp members might not know about.
Well, interesting facts. Okay. Well, I'm 25 years old. I've got two sons.
When's it getting interesting? 2 sons.
One is 14 months, and the other one is 15 years old.
Cool.
And it's not mine, it's from my girlfriend, so it's kind of technically stepson. So when I'm walking the street with him and they think we're brothers, I say, this is my girlfriend's boy. He's kind of sort of my stepson. So it's one of the things I'll take a big step back sort of thing as well. So yeah, interesting fact, I have a stepson who's 15 years old. Cool. And even more interesting, his date of birth is the 31st of May 99, mine's the 31st of May 99.
Same birthday then.
Exactly 10 years apart.
Nice, and a good month to be born. I'm 21st of May. So
spot on, there we are. So
I used to get a lot of stick because I set all of the locks on the doors for the offices and stuff to my birthday, and all the trainers used to think, "Oh, you're just trying to get me to remember your birthday."
You'll go.
By drumming into it. No, this is it. Yeah, they got no excuse. That's interesting. Cool. So, as your stepson, does he train at the moment, or has he started exercising?
Well, he plays some sport. He likes his drums. He does his music. But
nice.
he's one of these kids who eats like a fully grown man. But
his
metabolism it's just like he was just born with a six-pack. But yeah, I think he does a few sessions. We'll not go out sort of jogging. Come with me. We do some power work in the park and things like that. He loves it. Yeah.
Cool. And what are their names?
Tommy's my boy.
Yeah.
And then the other boy's called Zildjian. Never heard that name before, so it was quite interesting. Yeah.
Good stuff. Okay, nice. So moving on then. So obviously you've been doing boot camp since what? Just before Christmas? A bit longer than that now?
Yeah, started December, I think.
Yeah, December or so. And obviously, especially with it being January at the moment, we've got lots of boot campers who haven't been down for a while, might be coming back, or we've got new people starting as well. So if anyone hasn't done one of your boot camps before, tell us a little bit about your style, what you like to do, what they can expect in your sessions.
Well, I think a lot of people know when they train with me and through the boot camps, my style is just 100% passion and commitment. I get in, do the exercises with them, quite sort of loud, very encouraging.
Good stuff.
I always sort of say I don't train people, I train with people. I always do the sessions with them as well.
Nice.
So of course on a Friday when I'm doing 4 back to back, I'm absolutely knackered. By the last one, I'm sort of like the lactic acid's building up and everything. It's going to
4 boot camps in, that's pretty
but
hardcore.
I love training. I don't like walking around counting reps. I like getting stuck in as well and correct people's techniques. And when you do the exercise, when you correct their technique, they can see your technique and they can sort of mirror it from there as well. So it's a good way of teaching.
I love that. I think that's cool. I wrote an email to the guys the other day. I was over at a sports centre over in a place called Beaconsfield, and I watched this guy doing an induction for someone. He literally stood there while she walked on a treadmill at about 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't. I don't know her level of fitness, but she didn't look like she was working that hard. And the two of them were just watching the screen here for 20 minutes, and they didn't speak, they didn't move, and I just thought, God.
I call it static PT, and you stand there, and like anyone can do that type of PT, but I think it takes something a little bit more special to actually be able to sort of deliver the session, but able to get it stuck in as well and show that this is how you do it, bring a bit of energy out as well.
Get the most out of them, get fired
but to be fair, all that stuff I learned, that all came from when I was out in Spain. They were so hard, and they call it sort of the bubble, so you're in there going to exercise, and you come out of the bubble, look at the technique, come back again and do the exercise. It just separates you from most trainers
that's
out
cool.
there.
Nice, good stuff. Okay, and so what is your number one tip then for new boot campers who are just starting? It could be something to do with motivation, nutrition, exercise, whatever you think. What one thing would you recommend?
I think the first thing people need to know when they're starting off is the behavioural patterns, and then that then leads on to nutrition and exercise as well. So the important thing is first is just not to worry what happens in your first session. Don't worry if you're tired, don't worry if you're out of breath. What's important is to know how you feel 3 months down the line, 4 months down the line, because that's when you'll be training regularly, and that's when you should then be seeing results. So once people's first boot camp, it's a clean canvas, so whatever happens, don't worry about it. I will say put in as much as you can, because what you put in you'll get back, and that's evident in the results people have got here. I think that's great advice. One of the things I love as well, like I see a lot of the people when they're first coming along for their first boot camp and things, and some of them are kind of, obviously so nervous, they've never done anything like that before, worried whether they'll even be able to finish the first session, and some people can't. Some people can only do 10 minutes, and they'll build that up to 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, or they'll have 4 breaks, then 3 breaks, and that's that's fine. But what I love is not just from the trainers, but you'll often find the other boot camp members are motivating people as well. Like I've seen it on occasions before where someone's really struggling in their first session, and the members will come up to them and say, "Don't worry, I was like that in my first session." I've seen one, because certainly wear the green bands, I've seen someone go to pick up their weights, and a member who's been regularly is jumped in and goes, "No, don't worry, I'll take the weights for you." And there's that sort of teamwork there as well. But what you mentioned before, that people break in the boot camp, do that's completely fine. There's a guy who has signed up recently, he comes every Friday, and he would stop fairly regularly. I would say maybe 5 minutes, he'd stop, open the door, get breathing. And he'd be like, whenever you're ready to come back, come back. And that's probably about a month or so ago, and his intervals are slowly getting bigger now. He's only stopping now probably sort of 4 or 5 times a session, whereas before it was about 10 times he was stopping. That's really good, definitely. I think that's because a lot of people's preconception of a boot camp is
they're going to be out in a muddy field with a
Military
sergeant major
style,
screaming at them,
Well,
and no let up. So I think it's important to, I think you generally do work much harder than most people would in a gym. You guys are obviously looking after them as well.
I say to people when doing induction, I said, like, when you're here 45 minutes, it is a hard workout, it's intense, but it's all done in a very positive, encouraging way. Like, we won't be walking around with our foot on your back, trying to get you to do push-up. We won't be screaming at you. If you want to take a break, take a break. But the session's there to really...
And it doesn't matter if working hard for you is different to the next person next to you and the next person, it doesn't matter as long as you're working hard. Working hard for me might be, working hard for me is doing about 1 press up, but the person next to me might be doing 100 press up. It doesn't matter, we're doing the same session, we're both coming out with a good workout, and that's kind of what it's all about. Okay, good stuff. And so other side then, so what's the most common mistake that you see or you've seen in the past that people they make when they first start exercising?
Again, kind of more of a behavioural bit. They think it's results, bang, straight away. They think, I'll do a boot camp Tuesday, by next Tuesday I would have lost loads of weight. Yeah. And then reality, it doesn't really work like that, and they just stop. So
they set the expectation too high.
So they've got to realise, especially like if someone's been not eating well, not training for say like 3 or 4 years. You're looking at least in the sort of 6-7 months to really get some progress. So you think you've been neglecting your body for that period of time, to try and get it back in a smaller period of time, you've got to be a bit more realistic about what you've got. So I think set a target.
And you get people who are like, they start boot camp, the first week they do 3 sessions in a row and jump straight on the scales and say, how come I haven't lost, that's 2 stone.
One of the good things that I said about having expectation, it's knowing that when you hit your target, it's all about maintaining it as well. Because I used to work with Fitness First at Chinna Business Park, and I showed a guy around to the gym once, and I showed him the membership offers we do and the types, and he wanted a 6-month program. And I said, that's fine, we can do that for you. I said, once the 6 month finishes, it goes on to a monthly rolling contract. He goes, no, I want to do 6 months. And that's it. I thought, that's fine, so you can do 6 months, you're going away and you're going to come back. He goes, no, I go, I'll do 6 months of training really hard, I'm going to get the body I want, and that's it, I'm not doing more exercise. I was like, no, I said, no, you need to train hard, you get your target, and then it's just maintaining what you've got. And he wouldn't have it, he didn't sign up to gym because his expectation.
Well, I think that's important because too many places will, particularly in these like heavy sales environments, they will just sell people on this false hope that you're going to get results in 6 weeks. Don't worry about it.
You get that in so many like Fitness First DC days. I've worked with them before.
It's because everybody's attracted by that kind of magic cure. Like everyone thinks there's a secret out there, like
magic pill.
Exactly. I was in the service station the other day, and as you get like the DVDs and stuff as you're getting to the till. There's one that was like Davina's 10 minute.
15. I see that 15.
It just gets shorter and shorter and shorter.
She's never been out of shape in her life.
It's like it was the 30-minute workout. It's the 10-minute workout. It's crazy.
But it's things like that. It's like she's never been out of shape. She hasn't designed the program. Fitness experts design the programs for her, and it's all she does. She's just the face for it.
Yeah, I bet it's sold millions and millions of copies though. Okay, so food then, nutrition. So. Unrehearsed. What are your meals for today? So we're coming up to dinner time. What have you had for breakfast, lunch, dinner today?
Breakfast, love a pot of porridge.
Nice.
Chop up some grapes, bananas, put a bit of honey in it.
Yeah, sounds good.
I've got a spare bit of protein powder, so I'll have that as well. Then a couple of hours later, we'll have be sort of a pot of sort of salad, or some sort of bacon attached down. We've got to cut the fat off that as well. Some chicken, skinless chicken as well. And then for lunch, kind of the same, and then now for the evening I'll go back, some sort of chicken breast, some salad. What do you know about some fish? I might have some fish tonight.
Oh, nice.
I don't know, but I'll get back to dinner. It might be fish tonight, I'm not too sure, depends on what's there,
Okay, nice. And cool, so then if people want to find out more about you, obviously as well as the boot camps, you do your personal training as well. So where can people go to find out more about what you do, Luke?
Well, I've got my website. People look at testimonials on clients I've got. So
what's the website address for that?
www.famousfitness.co.uk.
Okay.
And the little title underneath that is exclusive fitness for everyone. So no matter what your background is, where you're from, top service. That's really important.
Nice.
Again, I'll be doing blogs for the fitness experts on a Sunday via the Facebook page as well.
Cool, so look out for that.
Yeah, so that'll have links to website details as well.
Or I guess after your boot camps, people can catch up with you, grab you for a chat?
I always have business cards as well, gift cards, and people can always come talk to me after the boot camp, so it's fine.
Nice. Okay, cool. And then to finish off finally, so we picked out a question from one of our members. In fact, this is one that we've had from about 4 or 5 different members in various guises. All about motivation, which I know is something you're quite hot on, Luke. So what are your tips for keeping people motivated?
Biggest tips, write down where you want to be and as detailed as possible.
Las Vegas?
Yeah,
bar?
I want to be in the mood or something. Yeah, so say you want to lose weight, put down 10 pounds. If you want to lose dress size, how many dress sizes you want to lose. Put down a date you want to achieve it by. With the date, if you can put it with a social occasion, the better. So a holiday. So when I was doing consultations back in September, it would be okay. Well, your target's Christmas. Can't get away from Christmas. You always see the friends and family then. You can't hide from it because when they sort of say, "Oh, it's whenever," okay, that's fine. But then whenever
more specific.
Exactly, whenever could be another two years. So you really want to have a niche for that as well. Another really important thing. People want to drop dress sizes or even sort of trousers for guys. Is I know it worked for me. If you're big and you want to get down to a certain size and wear it, buy that size shirt now, even if it's too small for you. Buy it now. I did that myself a couple of years ago. For qualifiers, I was a couple of stone heavier now, and I wanted to wear a medium top, just loosely, I just wanted it to fit me without hugging the wrong parts of my body. So I brought a medium top. Still remember now, it's red and it had the flash lightning bolt on that as well. So I'll never forget the top. Had it there, put it outside my wardrobe, and then that was my focus. Every day I saw that. And it got to a point now, like now I don't have to try to put someone, I just wear them. So
but the fact you can still remember exactly what that looks like, that is a motivation. That's a picture in your head.
Won't forget it. So like, when people want to go on holiday or they're going on trips, like especially for girls, if they want to drop a bikini or wear a bikini, buy the bikini now and just have it outside the wardrobe. And then it's just that motivation. And
outside the wardrobe, hanging up, every day you see it.
Every day you see it. And that's why it's good to write down what your targets are as well. Tell people what you want to achieve, tell as many people, because every now and then they'll start asking how things are going for you, and it just keeps you in check, keeps you in line where you're going as well.
Nice.
So yeah, probably a few tips for people there.
I love it. Okay, cool. All right, brilliant. Well, that's about all we've got time for today, but thanks for stopping by, Luke. Really appreciate that. And
no problem, Jay.
Looking forward to some more decent boot camps.
Yes, definitely Fridays, definitely, yeah.
Cheers, Dave. See you later.
Yeah.